Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to a very special coffee break with Tara by Laura. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope you all survive the New Year's parties um, and are ready to join us on this very first coffee break with Tara by Laura for 2020. Um, I've been doing this tradition for a couple of years now of exploring the card for the year. Welcome to Coffee Break with Tara by Laura. How are you? The Face, then Ann Acorn, and whoever is on Facebook, thank you for watching. Leave your comments, please, so I know who it is. And very happy New Year. First of all, Happy New Year, Happy 2020. I hope it was a great transition for you. And as I was saying earlier, we are going to explore the cards for the year, the card for the year. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, figuring out by numerology which card is supposed to fit the year 2020. And of course, 2020, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0. That's 4. That's the number 4. And that will be that the card for the year is the Hierophant. The Emperor. Don't listen to me. Is the Emperor. So today we're going to talk a little bit about this guy, the Emperor. But before I go to talk about the Emperor, some people might say it's the 20 card because it's 2020. It's a new decade. Is the 20 number. We're going back to the roaring 20s, etc. So if that were the case, the card will be Judgment. And it is very nice. It's a very nice card that talks about having a good judgment, being able to be empathetic, and judging people justly, if that will be kind of a way to say it. Is a card of survival, awakening, resurrection, reinvention. So it's a pretty cool card. The angel calling all the souls to join the sky, the heavens on Judgment Day, when everything will be forgiven. And that is based obviously on some Bible texts. And in this case, it talks about our ability to understand everybody's struggle and to empathize, sympathize, and have better relationships with people without judging them, without judging ourselves. So if that were to be the card of the year, kind of like that's what we will be focusing on. However, I do the numerology 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0. And you always want to come to the shortest number. And in this case, it will be number 4. So for 2020, we have the energies of the Emperor. And the Emperor is a card of order. First and foremost, he comes into our lives to say, order, things need to be disciplined, things need to be orderly done. There are steps for everything. There's a method for everything. You cannot have a free-for-all. We need to have rules and regulations. And then the Emperor comes saying, I'm the one who is going to reinforce the rules. So for some people, it is a little bit freaky. Some people don't actually like the Emperor. Cheers. The goddess Kafina. So the Emperor is a job that is not easy. He is the father figure. He will be the earthly father figure. And as such, in this world of patriarchy, he is advised to repress his emotions, repress his feelings, to be stern and dedicated to lay the law of the land and see it through. See that what he says has to be done is done. And it's not an easy task. Um, he is uncomfortable, he is constrained, he is under a lot of clothing. I mean, if you look at the face of the emperor, he's actually red, blush like. And it's because, he's kind of like flustered with all these rules that he lays out, and he is the first one that has to follow the rules. So it's not easy. It's not easy to be the emperor. It's not easy to lay down your own rules and then follow them. For some of us who practice witchcraft and or Wicca or witches or um, some way of paganism, um, some of us know the laws of nature and how if you send out negativity, that negativity comes back to you. And ethically, there's so many rules that you don't want to break. And so sometimes we get upset or somebody wrongs us or whatever. And I have had those thoughts because I'm human of wishing to, send a hex or be upset or forget about the rules. And then comes this consciousness of the emperor knowing there are laws of nature that cannot be broken, and those laws are there for a reason, and then we supposed to abide by them. So he is not necessarily a lawyer or justice, but he's also related to boundaries, and those boundaries that we need to have healthy relationships and to lay out those boundaries and to respect them. It has been said that when we talk about ultimatums, it's a two-edged sword. If we put down an ultimatum, if we tell somebody this rule applies, the rule has to apply both ways. So again, it's not easy. It's not easy. This is the card of you cannot have your cake and eat it too. There is order that needs to come, order, discipline, work, routine. Being changing your habits and etc. So I said earlier, I've been doing this exploring the card for the year for a number of years. William probably knows best how many years, but I think it's been 4 or 5 years that I've been doing it. And of course, last year being in 2019, the number was 3 and the card was the Empress. And the Empress is a card of abundance, prosperity, materialization, manifestation, and creativity. And in nature, they have that order that the Empress comes first and then comes the Emperor. And the logic behind it is that the Empress has all this growth and abundance and manifestation. And to our eye, it looks a little chaotic. It looks a little, it's all over the place. And then comes the Emperor to set a pace to it, to put order into it, to bring those sacred disciplines of nature that are not too clear to the naked eye, but it's like the 4 seasons, is like morning, noon, evening, and night, spring, summer, fall, winter, north, south, east, west, and it's about stability as well. Think about a stool that has 3 legs. It might be sturdy, but it's not stable. And when you have a chair that has 4 legs, it's really stable. You cannot knock it down. It's really hard to do it. So that's what the number 4 on the Emperor represents also. Stability and sturdiness. So don't be frightened by it. It's not like, oh my God, everything is going to be so square and we're not going to have freedom to do whatever we want. We are going to have freedom, but we are invited to bring on discipline and order into our life. Speaking of which, by IGTV. I always had to cut you off a little bit earlier because they only allow 10-minute videos. Or at least that's what I was told before. So until I try something different, bye-bye IGTV. And as I was saying earlier for everybody, thank you to all of the people on Facebook. It says here that I have 10 people connected. So thank you to everybody that has popped up. Iris, Mia, Rose, Erica, Barbara, and everybody that has been connected with has in comment, like Cindy and Mia. Thank you to everybody here on Insta, Kim, Nina, the Face, Soccer Alert. Everybody, I wish you all the best for 2020. May you have good fortune, love, health, wealth, and abundance. And may the Emperor bring you the blessings of discipline and good habits. And just to let you know, I'm back to work on Sunday. I'm actually doing a free Reiki clinic in Pilsen. So please check out my Facebook page. There is a flyer somewhere. And then, of course, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10, 11, and 12th, I'm back at Ojo de Fortuna. The 9th, we're going to have the Mystic Night at the Winer's Beer. The 10th, we're going to have our Abundance and Prosperity Workshop at Ojo de Fortuna. Tickets are on sale already. And Saturday and Sunday, the 10th and the 11th, I'm booking for limpias, for cleansings. I'm offering a small cleansing ceremony, and I'm offering a big cleansing ceremony, Reiki, 1-hour session. So hit me up for details. And until then, never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.